$1,000,000 isn't cool. You know what's cool? $1,000,000,000. Hey, it's Scott. Welcome to my channel, Sam Marcus Makes. Today we are going to decide, is it Millionaire's bacon or is it Billionaire's bacon? Snoop Dogg calls it $1,000,000,000 bacon, but many other people call it Millionaire's bacon. I think it's time we find out. Is it worthy to be a billion, or do we just have to call it a million? Let's find out.
Let's first talk about the bacon. This is the one where you want to get thick bacon. Thin bacon is not gonna work for this recipe. So thick pieces of bacon, thicker the better. We're wanting about 6 to 8 pieces of thicker bacon, and we're just gonna put them directly. So I have a cookie sheet, parchment paper, and a rack. You could definitely do this just straight on parchment paper, but I think you get a little bit better result if you put it on a rack. So we're gonna put 6 of these out. All right, so the rest of the ingredients, you need about a half a cup, and I'll put all the measurements down below in the description, but you want about a half a cup of light brown sugar. And we are just gonna put a pretty good amount on each side. Right now, just sprinkle it over. So you wanna go about half this mixture right on this side. And then we're actually gonna flip it over and do the other side. So I will do that. But before you flip, we're gonna put a couple more ingredients. So just go about half. You do want a pretty thick coat. Next thing we wanna put is we wanna crack some black pepper. So just go along and crack some pepper. A few other ingredients. Same thing with red pepper, just a little bit of red pepper on it. You like it a little more spicy, you can put more on, but just a little bit, just a little heat. Last ingredient we're gonna put in just a little bit, we're gonna put some smoked paprika. Next thing we wanna do is we wanna kinda pack this in, just like you would do a rub. You want it to kinda get in there. If you do not do it, once you turn it, it's gonna fall right off. So make sure you pretty evenly get this on there. Push down on it. Get your hands a little bit dirty. Once you got that all patted down, we're gonna flip this bacon over to the other side. And we are gonna repeat this process to the other side. If you got a little sugar left over, just do one side a little heavier than the other. So when you get it all done, I go to the bottom and I take everything that fell through the crack and put it on there. If not, and you're gonna have some that fall through, it's just gonna burn more. So I'd rather get it on the bacon. So that is why I am lifting this up and really getting it all on there. Of course, all of these are items that you could leave off. I mean, I would definitely not leave off the brown sugar, but if you don't want it all spicy, simply leave the red pepper off. If you want to add some stuff, you know, any kind of rub seasoning would work really good here. You could use some chili powder, put some red pepper on it, really make it nice and spicy. I would think a good curry might be good. I will definitely play with some other options. Just as in before, let's pat all this down and get it into that bacon. So make sure we get the oven preheated. But I definitely want to know down in the comments, is it Millionaire's bacon or is it Billionaire's bacon? And what are your toppings that you like to see on it? Let me know down in the comments. Oven is preheated to 400. We got all of this laid out, so I'm gonna put it in about the middle rack. And we are gonna cook that for approximately 20 to 25 minutes.
So the timer went off. We want to get our bacon out and we want to let it rest. So we wanted to let it rest at least 5 minutes. One thing I definitely forgot to tell you is the smoke detector could go off. You have a lot of sugar on the bottom. It just could definitely create a lot of smoke. So you definitely want to have your exhaust vent running to get rid of that smoke. But let's wait 5 minutes, then we get to try it and decide millionaire or billionaire. All right, so these have cooled off, but I'm gonna bring this beautiful thing to the camera. Look at the coating on that. Oh, it's gonna be good. We are going to try this to determine millionaires or billionaires. Let's see what we got. So if you like crunchy bacon, you will love this. Yeah, this is really good. You get that sugary crunch from the brown sugar. You get a little bit of the heat from the red pepper. That smokiness from the paprika. This is incredible. Yeah, there is no doubt Snoop Dogg wins this one. This is Billionaire's bacon. We're definitely crowning this Billionaire. This is incredibly wonderful bacon. Well, if you're new to my channel, please do me a favor. Hit that like button. Please consider subscribing. We're definitely growing this channel. But please always remember, don't skip it just yet. Please always remember my 3 rules. Beans never can go in chili. Okra doesn't go in gumbo. But it is perfectly fine to put pineapple on pizza. See you next time.